Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I wanted to share with you my brush letter practice guide. This is a download that you can download from Random Olive. I will have the link to this below in the description box where you can download this exact kit, but basically it is a brush lettering practice guide where you can go through, and she has all of the printables available on her shop. It's just one large download. You pay for the download, and then you have, it's like infinite. You can print them as many times as you want. The book that you see here is basically this exactly what you are going to be getting, except I already printed all of my stuff out. I printed everything out and I hole punched it and put it into one binder. If you do this, I really suggest getting a 2.5 or 3-inch binder. I believe my binder is only 2 inches, and I thought it was going to be enough, but it really isn't. Mainly because I put a bunch of extra pages in my notebook so that I can pull them out and practice my lettering. So she starts you off with large lettering practice sheets to practice your up and down brush strokes and a few other different exercises, and then you can go into the alphabet, and she'll have the alphabet where you can trace it in large, alphabet where you can trace it in small print, and then she has blank pages or just the alphabet at the top of the page, and then you try to duplicate it on the bottom rows. And this is a really great guide if you are wanting to learn how to brush letter and you've never done it before. Before doing this, I had never done any kind of brush lettering, and I really started off with this, and I worked my way through as far as I felt like I needed to get before I could do it on my own on paper. And then I started practicing on paper, and every now and then I'll go back and I'll work through the workbook again when I feel like I'm getting a little stiff in my writing and like I need a little bit more help again. And so every few months or weeks I go through and I just do a few pages to try to get the hang of it again before I go on to regular paper. But this is really, really good for beginners, or even for people who've already been brush lettering and you're just using different writing utensils. The writing utensils that I use are the aqua water brushes. You can just type in water brushes into Amazon and there are tons of different kinds. I really do like the blue aqua water brushes, but the purple ones are pretty okay too. And you can use any kind of watercolors. It literally doesn't have to be anything fancy. You can pick up regular brushes from the store if you can't get a water brush. I just like the water brushes because they hold the water inside of them, and you don't have to have a cup of water to your side, just like a napkin when you go to change colors. But you can use regular Crayola watercolors and get just the same effect. If you don't want to use watercolor brushes, you can try the Tombow dual brushes if you happen to have some of those, or you can order those on Amazon as well. If you're trying to go a little less expensive, I would just go with regular water or regular paint brushes and just a name of or whatever kind of watercolor palette you have at home, or you can buy them at Walmart or Amazon or Target or wherever. I had this specific watercolor palette from high school, and I actually had broke the lid off of it, and I just found it and I was like, heck yeah, I love all these colors. I'm gonna go ahead and use them. So this is what she calls the couplets, which I believe are part of the download for the giant practice guide. She has the couplets available. You can also find, if you don't want to do the lettering, the individual letters, you can find she has a bunch of different quotes, and she has like tongue twisters, and then she also does a monthly brush lettering challenge on her Instagram, which is Random Olive. At Random Olive, you can find her, and she just does a bunch of different stuff, and she's got free printables and printables you can pay for, and the monthly challenge, and just a lot of awesome stuff. I really recommend trying out if you're getting into brush lettering, or even if you already are into brush lettering and you're looking for a little bit more guidance, maybe a plan. She has a whole plan written out at the beginning of the book that you can follow if you want to become, better at it, or kind of just get a schedule going. I did the schedule for a while until I got impatient, and I just did a bunch of pages at once, sitting down for a few hours one night. And it's really amazing what you can do with brush lettering, with a bunch of different brush lettering pens after you've picked up the technique, which is light strokes going up and dark strokes going down just by applying pressure. You can use Crayola markers, you can use crayons. Just by applying pressure, you'll be able to see a really cool outcome. It does take a lot of practice and a lot of hand-eye coordination and mainly just muscle memory. So if you guys want to check this out, I will have the link to the website below, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching.